This video is going to talk about graphing circles in the coordinate plane. If you're given the equation of a circle, all that you need to know are the radius and the center in order to graph it. And look, here's an equation of a circle. What are the center and radius of the circle? Those, again, are the two things that you're going to need in order to graph it. So let's start by finding the center. Notice that we have 3 here, x minus 3. So 3 is the x-coordinate of the center. And we have y minus 4, so 4 is the y-coordinate of the center. 3, 4. Then we need to find the radius. This is our radius squared, so if we take the square root of 49, we find out that the radius is 7 units. Now what if we were asked to graph the circle? It's very simple. We start by graphing the center of the circle. So our center is 3, 4, so we'll go from the origin over 3, up 4. There's the center of our circle. Now we will use the radius to find 4 other points. Our radius is 7, so from the center of our circle, we'll count up 7, then we'll count to the right 7, then we'll count down 7, and then we'll count to the left 7. There are 4 points on the circle, and then we will sketch the circle. Notice it's sketch. If you have a compass and you can use a compass, please do so. It'll make things really nice and neat. However, if you don't, then just roughly draw in 4 arcs. And those 4 arcs will become the circle. They don't have to be exact, but do your best. One thing I don't want to see are squares. Make sure that these are arcs. So see how simple that is? Graph the center, graph 4 points using the radius, draw in the arcs, which create the circle. Oh, here's a big nasty problem. A ship's radar uses radio waves to measure the ship's distance from other objects on the ocean. The radar's effective range is a circle. Yada yada blah blah. We're dealing with circles. That's the only thing that we needed to know from that entire introduction there. Suppose the equation x minus 5 squared plus y plus 8 squared is equal to 25 gives the current position of a ship and its radar's effective range. Okay, so the position of the ship would then be the center of the circle, and the radar's effective range would then be the circle itself. So again, nothing really big and important there other than the equation of the circle. So since we're asked to graph a circle that illustrates the location of the ship and its radar, let's start by graphing the center. Well, we have 5. Now notice that this is plus 8. So we need to take the opposite of that. Our center is going to be 5, negative 8. So let's go over 5 and down 8. There's the center of our circle, 5, negative 8. Now we're going to plot 4 points using the radius. Our radius here is 25. So you take the square root of that, that's 5. So from the center of the circle, we will count up 5. We will count to the left 5. We will count down 5. And we will count to the right 5. And those are 4 points that are on the circle. So now we can use those 4 points and sketch arcs connecting them to create a circle. Boom. And how hard is that? Okay, so to graph a circle, graph its center, use its radius to find 4 points vertically and horizontally from the center, and then sketch in the circle. And that's circles in a coordinate plane.